no order. Okay? Victory is going to go straight to Yahushai and Yahshua. It tells you that the Lamb is going to prevail. You're not going to prevail over the Lamb.
So he's going to take all the crowns for the earth.
Come. So, hey, the win is already written in. Hey, the game is already rigged. You're rigged to lose. Okay?
And we're rigged to win.
Exactly.
That's how our people should be looking at it.
Exactly. I don't even think we read that in Revelation 17. 17 and 14.
Yeah.
Read it again. Read it again. Read verse 14 over there.
Revelation 17, 14. It says, "These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb
The
shall..."
heads of the rulers of the nations. Their armies. Their militaries. They're going to turn from fighting each other. All right, trying to fight for that top spot in position of power. Only for the Lamb to come down, and they're going to try to make war with him. And they're going to lose miserably. It's going to be an epic L on like epic proportion. It's going to be an epic proportion how bad they're going to lose that war. It's not going to even be fair. Go ahead.
"And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings."
And the Lamb is going to overcome them. That's what it was. And you're going to lose to the Lamb. He's going to win. All right? You're going to go and you're going to lose. Okay? And Anthony Joshua thought he had a second chance. He lost. He got defeated. And the nigga was he had a meltdown in the ring after he lost. He couldn't handle that. He just took another big L.
Consecutive L's.
Consecutive L, man. Well, hey, you devils and you nations, you gonna take that L, man. Okay? You're gonna be defeated with that right hand. That right hand is going to just put you to sleep. Okay? One of those Mike Tyson white uppercuts, you're just gonna get floored, man.
"And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful."
That's the elect. They're going to be the winners. Okay? The Rothschilds are not winning. The Rockefellers are not winning. All right? The DuPonts are not winning. Okay? Fucking Satan, Klaus Schwab. He's not going to win.
Noah Harari.
Harari. He's not winning. None of you are going to win. All right, Xi, all right, the current president of China, he's not going to win. Putin, he's not going to win. Okay? The Saudi princes, they're not going to win.
Sirach 11:5. It says, "Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown." Woo!
Who you least expected. Right? Those who you least expected. Wear all the crown. Right? And those are, us, we was accounted as bums. Our end was to be counted without honor. We're the offscouring of the earth. We're going to be your future kings and rulers, man. All right? We're going to be your future kings and rulers, and you would have never thought that. But hey, we told you, hey, the Lord told you, and we spoke it. Hey, and we're not speaking our words, we're speaking thus says the Lord. All right? This sounds real radical, don't it? This is why they think this message right here is extreme. This is why eventually they're going to crack down upon us. Because our message it sounds very revolutionary, man. But this is the truth.
That's why the other nations, when they hear this, they're like, they label us like, as hateful, extreme, because this message is not good news to them. This is bad news for them, you know. And they know that this word that we're speaking, it has power, because the scripture says where the word of a king is, there is power. And we're serving the king of the universe.
Yes. Yeah.
I just had that Proverbs 21. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, of Yahweh, as the rivers of the water, and he turneth it with whoever he will.
Yeah, the brother read it, but hey, that's the spirit brought out again. Showing that the Lord ultimately is in control. Alright? So if he's in control of your mind, you don't think that the game is going to be rigged?
You gotta have you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're going to do your own thing, it says in Job that when your ass falls asleep, he seals your instruction. You're not going to, man's ways are of the Lord, man.
Yes. You know, we read earlier, that he's part of the Pharaoh's heart. Yeah.
No, there is no such thing as free will. You know?
The Lord's in total control. Alright? And if that same entity is on our side, who could be against us? You know? Yeah.
This one of the Ecclesiastes 36, 8 and 9, the part where it says, let him escape it that consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppresseth the people. Down at 11, it says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together. I'm guessing that's only the 1/3 though?
Yeah.
We're being gathered right now. By the word. Then eventually when the Lord comes back, he's going to deliver them physically into the chariots. You know? Yeah. And then Psalms 91, we're going to look down, we're going to behold the reward of the wicked. We're going to see 1,000 fall at our left and 10,000 on our right.
Revelations, was it 15? Where it says
15.
it's the mingled glass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Good question.
I mean, it came up, like, when you become a martyr, some of it's not my taste, some of it might be martyr. Would you say that, you still have the walk? Would you still say have you have the mark? Like, that's what you become a martyr? A martyr?
That's a good question. If you become a martyr, I would say you would still have the tawah, because the tawah is a spiritual mark.
Yeah.
And if go ahead.
Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh.
So
Some of them are just appointed. Some of them are just appointed to that for that very purpose. All right. When those who make it through this without being destroyed or put to death, the Lord had that tawah on them. Those men who are martyred, they're gonna be preserved from the famine and all the stuff that you're seeing in the streets happening. But if they happen to be the ones that have to die under the guillotine, they were allotted specifically for that judgment. But at the same time, that same man, he's going to be glorified. Because when who's that, Stephen? Oh, no. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 3.
Someone get Revelation 6 and 9. Let go.
Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and 1. It says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them.
Because they're going to have that there it is.
And read down to 11.
Even though they died in the flesh, they're going to be kept safe in the spiritual realm. But guess what? When the Lord comes back, they're going to be risen up and glorified.
So they must have had it.
So they still had it, you know. They just went through that. They just had to go through that transition.
No, look at it too. The Lord is only giving the mark of exemption to those that are worthy. Which means what? Those that are worthy are going to be the ones that be saved or risen up. Revelation 6 and 9.
There was more in Solomon.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction.
That's the elect.
But they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope immortality.
They be one of
And
the.
having been a little chastised,
That's the elect.
they shall be greatly rewarded.
They will still come back.
For the Most High Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering.
They present themselves as a living sacrifice. That's honorable in the sight of the Lord. Like so, certain men can have a different lot. The ones that's not meant to die, that's going to be preserved to deliverance, they're going to have the mark of exemption. You're going to have certain men that's also going to have that, but they're still going to be allotted to die for the sake of martyrdom, for the sake of glorifying the Lord.
Also for the sake of prophecy, because it had the martyrs had to, they had to be martyrs. It's in the scriptures.
Speaking on that scripture, when you look at the Maccabees book, that they did counted as the elect, because they were put to death, right? But they remained faithful to the end.
Don't mind me, I just want to listen to it. I see my black brothers, I want to give them up. It says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace, that he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Yeah. So they're going to be rewarded, man. They got a hell of a reward that's laid up for them.
Who does the Most High compare to stubble? Esau. You know.
Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2.
You still there though?
Yeah.
Get your precept.
Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
This was I was thinking when he said that those that sleep in the dust shall awake. They come back and they said in the crown follow or the righteousness follow. That was the one I was thinking. The works follow the water. That's the one I think because they did the works without water, they perished in the works of the Lord. So when they come back, it's no different than water.
Let me finish this one.
And also, I'm going to say this, those with the Tawaf, they're going to be exempt from being put to death by the judgments of the Lord.